Mm-hmm.
Irma.
Alright, but hurry. After dinner we need to go get George some shoes for school.
Okay, dear. Shoes.
What was the name of the Roman god of fire? Why can I not think? Victor? No, that was it. Vitalis? No. Oh, this is killing me. Vulcan! That was it. I'll call my process vulcanization.
So what do you think, Mr. Cyberling?
I think we could have an excellent partnership, Mr. Ford.
Oh! If only my Model T could go that fast.
When is the bus supposed to come, Mama? I don't know, but I'm so excited. This is, after all, one of the first bus lines in the country. Goodyear has made some wonderful Wait! Was that Joe? No, but the skins they were wearing were quite stylish. Cloudy weather. Not so good for flying. Don't worry. The old Corsairs will get us through. Hey, Johnny, you finished with that Studebaker yet?
Yeah, just about, boss. Whoa!
And welcome back to the NASCAR races, sponsored by Goodyear. More people ride on Goodyear tires than on any other kind. I'm Red Dabney.
And I'm Zach V2.
And I'm Jimmy Telseron. Before we begin, we have a few things to cover. Let's skip to Hannah Stormy Ramirez.
Thank you, Red. Today we have a special interview with Panica Datrick, the pole leader in today's race. Panica, how are you?
Well, I'm feeling quite fantastic today, Hannah. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful. How does it feel to be the female pole leader in today's race?
I must say, it's quite thrilling, and I'm eager to see how the rest of the race will end up.
We all are. How do you think the race will end?
Well, you know what? What's going on here? I don't know.
Let's cut to a video from our sponsor, shall we?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
stage of filling the blimp works. The Hummer, which is rolled down the ramp, pushed the pendulum. One arm started the car on the track. The other pushed a weight through a hole in the table. The weight is fastened to the blimp with fishing lines. The falling action of the weight pulled the blimp up. There is a hose connected to the blimp with a metal ring attached to a wire. When the blimp and hose were pulled vertically up via the weight, the metal ring on the hose makes momentary contact with another metal piece attached under the table, connected to another wire. When the two make contact, it triggers the circuit to turn on the switch, which then turns on the tire pump, powered by an 18-volt NiCad battery, filling the balloon with air. The circuit is timed for 52 seconds, then the switch is opened, which turns off the pump.
My part in the Rube Goldberg machine was the rubber tree. It was the first step in the machine. Rubber is the raw material used in the process of vulcanization. The rubber tree was a PVC pipe which is connected with a stopper in the middle to keep the liquid from splashing. The bendable tube is held back by a string and is connected to a hook. There is an alarm that sets off the hook and then releases the string, and the pipe bends forward and the liquid flows out onto a track and into the factory.
The first auto used carriage tires supplied by Goodyear. So what we did is we took a Lego Mindstorms EV3 robot and made it as a horse's carriage. When the tire rolls down out of the factory, the ultrasonic sensor senses the tire and tells the robot to drive forward until it hits red. It is attached to a pulley, which is attached to the bike, which is the next step.
My first step is a bike being pulled up on a pulley, which sets off in marble and rolls down a track and hits a Model T, which rolls down another track and hits dominoes.
My dominoes will get gradually bigger in scale and then fall, and the largest one will fall on this lever, which will then pop this string, which is holding this bus back in tension with this rubber band. It's going to pop this string off this nail, hitting the stick and the block out of the Corsair, and the Corsair will fly down and hit a button that will shoot this projectile to start the tires in the next step.
My step represents World War I, where Goodyear made hydrogen-filled blimps for the United States Navy. I have a hangar here, and I have several World War I soldiers pushing a dirigible out of the hangar.
So this step represents the history of Goodyear tires, and each tire is triggered by a wire. This is how they work.
So after the history of tires, the final tire rolls down and knocks out the support stick from the lever that is Apollo 11. This drops the little capsule down, and it is aimed onto the table with a pair of magnets, one being under the Apollo 11 and the other being on the table. In between the two is a little seesaw, which when the Apollo lands, it is triggered and it knocks over wooden dominoes, which ascends up a stair, and then finally knocks the return capsule down onto the next step.
So when my Studebaker is activated, it'll hit this block, and in succession it will pull all of these blocks down. And then it will pull this block off, which will activate the Mustang, which will hit a pole under here that will drop and release the Hummer to go to the final stage.